That kiss wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't planned, not imagined, not even dared. But the moment their lips touched under the soft glow of campus lights, something shifted, like the universe quietly whispering, "This is where it begins." Rain had just stopped, leaving the city campus shimmering under neon reflections. The air smelled like wet pavement and late-night coffee. Students rushed past, laughing, talking, living their own stories. But Ava stood still. She always did. Quiet, observant, wrapped in her oversized sweater, fingers curled around a notebook she barely wrote in. She watched life instead of living it until her Lena. She didn't walk into spaces, she owned them. Confident steps, effortless smile, eyes that sparkled with mischief and curiosity. Her laughter carried across the courtyard like music. Ava noticed her long before Lena noticed her. But that night, Lena did. Their eyes met across the dimly lit pathway, just for a second. Then Lena smiled. Not a polite smile, not a casual one, a knowing smile. And suddenly, Ava forgot how to breathe. It started with small things. A shared class, a random seat choice, a casual hey that felt anything but casual. "You're always so quiet," Lena said one afternoon, leaning casually against Ava's desk. "Or are you just ignoring everyone?" Ava looked up slightly startled. "Maybe I just don't have anything worth saying." Lena smirked, stepping closer. "I don't believe that for a second." There was something about the way she said it, soft, teasing, but genuine, that made Ava's heart race. Days turned into moments. Moments turned into something more. Late-night study sessions that turned into conversations about fears, dreams, and the parts of themselves they never showed anyone else. Lena would lean in too close, her shoulder brushing Ava's, her voice dropping softer when she spoke just to her. And Ava, she stopped pulling away. One evening, they sat on the rooftop of the campus building. The city stretched endlessly before them, lights flickering like stars fallen to earth. "You think too much," Lena said, lying back against the concrete, eyes on the sky. Ava smiled faintly. "And you don't think enough." "Maybe," Lena shrugged, turning her head toward her. "But I feel enough." Their eyes locked. Too long. Too intense. Ava looked away first, but not before Lena noticed the slight tremble in her breath. "Can I ask you something?" Lena's voice softened. Ava nodded. "Why do you look at me like that?" Ava froze. "Like what?" "Like you're trying not to." Silence. The kind that said everything words couldn't. Ava swallowed, her voice barely above a whisper. "Maybe because I am." And for the first time, Lena didn't tease. She just watched her. Closer now. Too close. It happened on a night that felt too quiet for something so loud. A campus party buzzed in the background. Music, laughter, chaos. But Ava had escaped it. She stood outside, near the dim glow of a flickering street lamp, trying to calm the storm inside her chest. Then Lena appeared. Of course she did. "You disappeared," Lena said, her voice softer than usual. "I'm not really a party person." "I know," Lena smiled gently. "That's why I came looking for you." That simple sentence hit harder than anything else. "You didn't have to," Ava said, but her voice betrayed her. "I wanted to." The air between them changed. Closer now. No distractions. No noise. Just the quiet rhythm of two hearts beating too fast. Lena stepped forward, slowly, giving Ava time to pull away. But she didn't. "You're different with me," Lena murmured. Ava's breath caught. "Is that bad?" Lena shook her head, her gaze dropping briefly to Ava's lips. "It's dangerous." "Why?" "Because I don't think I can stop myself anymore." That was it. That moment. That fragile, electric space between hesitation and desire. Ava's fingers tightened slightly around her sleeve. "Then don't." It was barely a whisper, but it was enough. Lena closed the distance. Slowly, deliberately. Their breaths mingled first, warm, unsteady. Then their lips met. Soft at first. Testing. A question. But when Ava didn't pull away, when she leaned in just a little, that's when it changed. The kiss deepened. Warmer. Bolder. Lena's hand gently cupped Ava's cheek, thumb brushing softly against her skin, as if grounding herself in the reality of the moment. Ava's heart felt like it might burst, but she didn't care. She stepped closer, her fingers lightly gripping Lena's jacket. The world faded. No music.
No voices.
Just them. Just this. The kiss wasn't rushed. It wasn't desperate. It was real, full of everything they hadn't said. When they finally pulled apart, their foreheads rested together, breaths uneven, eyes searching. That, Ava whispered. Yeah, Lena breathed, a soft smile forming. That wasn't just a moment. Lena's gaze softened, deeper now.
No.
It felt like Ava hesitated. The beginning? Lena finished quietly. Ava smiled, and this time she didn't look away. If that kiss gave you butterflies, wait till you see what happens next. Kiss mark fire subscribe for more unforgettable love stories. Things didn't magically become perfect after that, but they became honest. Ava wasn't invisible anymore, not to Lena, and not to herself. She laughed more, spoke more, felt more. And Lena? She slowed down. For the first time, she stayed. They walked through campus hand in hand, not hiding, not rushing. Just existing in something that felt real and fragile and powerful all at once. One evening, back on that same rooftop, Lena looked at Ava and smiled. You know, she said, I've kissed people before. Ava raised an eyebrow. I assumed. Lena laughed softly. But none of them felt like that. Ava's cheeks flushed slightly. Like what? Like it mattered. Ava stepped closer, her voice soft but certain. It did. Lena reached for her hand, intertwining their fingers. No, she said gently. It does. And under the quiet sky, with the city glowing beneath them, they kissed again. Not as strangers, not as a question, but as something real. Because that kiss wasn't just a moment. It was the beautiful beginning of a love story. Some love stories don't start with words. They start with a single kiss that changes everything.